paid fees for 11 students whose fees had been fully paid by other sponsors. When KCP results are released, needy cases make a dash for several scholarship opportunities available, including Equity's Wings to Fly, Coop Bank, KCB, Family Bank, the national government's Elim scholarship, and the county's own scholarship. Usually there is enough time to reconcile and compare notes with other entities. The fifth cohort, however, presented unique challenges to the short period between the release of results, applications, award of scholarships, and reporting time to school. The pupils sat their KCP exams in March. Results were out in April, and in May, Form 1 were required to have reported to high school. Some parents did communicate the fact that their children had been picked for other scholarships, a result of which support to the children was reallocated to other needy cases. Many others did not communicate, and the department was relying on returns from schools to identify and reconcile list of county-sponsored beneficiaries per school. Instead of casting aspersions on a life-changing program, Honorable Saga should know that governments run in perpetuity, and reconciliation of numbers from school return should have been done during his first week in his office. That he did not reflect on his ability to honor and continue with the program or not. 6, that some 19 million shillings may have been lost to ghost students. This is by far the most outrageous, scandalous allegation that I've ever had. If the finding was not a hurried afterthought, the task force should have established that all the cases they refer to as ghost students were in fact selected to those specific schools by the Ministry of Education's nemesis system. I repeat this. This is by far the most outrageous and scandalous allegation that I've never had. If the finding was not a hurried afterthought, the task force would have established that all the cases they refer to as ghost students were in fact selected to those specific schools by the Ministry of Education NEMIS system. A little more investigation would have revealed that each of the said student scholarship application form was supported by, among things, an admission letter to a high school which was issued not by the county government, by the Ministry of Education and printed from the NEMIS portal. At what point did they become ghost students? When they were selected by NEMIS system for various schools, or when they were awarded scholarships? By a quick check through 2 of the mentioned schools reveals the following. We just checked among the 2 schools, that is Kibabi High School and Kibuku Girls. We sampled 5 students that they are referring to as ghost students. One of the students by the name of Mark Wanjala Musamali, coming from Naitiri Kabjefe Ward, he was initially selected to go to Kibabi High School. He ended up, as we speak now, he's in Malava Boys. Alan Kiboi from Elgon Ward, initially he was supposed to go to Kajiado High School as his first choice, and I think his second choice was Kibabi High School. He is now at St. Joseph's Kangemi High School. Thirdly, Potiphar Kibukurui from Cheskaki Ward, initially under the NEMIS system, he was selected to go to St. Mary's High School. He is now at Cheptais Boys High School. Samuel W. Wamalwa from West Nalondo Ward, initially was selected to go to Kibabi High School. He is now at St. Luke's Kimilili Boys High School. 5th, Fred Regan from Bokoli Ward, who was initially first choice Bungoma, and I think second was Kibabi. Now he's at Malava Boys. Kibuku Girls, we have also sampled 5 students whom are referred to as ghost students. Area chief, a simple call to any of these contact person would have traced the said student not just to their homes, but also to schools they eventually joined. If such efforts were made, the task force would have realized that these are students awarded scholarship on the basis of the initial school selected, 2, but transferred to another school. Calling them ghost students is a case giving a dog a bad name to justify its killing. Basically, you want to kill the scholarship program. First, A finding that the county may have lost up to 19 million to ghost students actually assumes that all the year's fees due to each of the identified schools have been paid. Up to until June, only the first term fees had been paid, and the balance was due to be cleared in August with the start of a new financial year from a 400 million allocation, which we allowed for in the budget. What I'm trying to say is that when they spoke about 19 million shillings, it assumes that we had paid the entire fees. We have paid, I think, on average about 20,000 shillings per student. There is an additional 15,000